Alright, we also want to look at solving inequalities today. So, the things to remember about solving inequalities are that we solve them the same way that we solve all of these equations. The only thing that we have to remember is that we will flip the symbol. We will flip that inequality sign, whether it's greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, or equal to. We'll flip it if we multiply or divide by a negative number. So that's what we have to be thinking about as we're doing this. So let's look at our inequality. The first thing that I notice is that I have x's on both sides and I need to move them all to the same side. I'm going to choose to move the smaller one. I'm going to move the x on the left side. And I'm going to get rid of this positive x by subtracting it from both sides. So when I subtract it from both sides, now I will just have a plus 4 greater than or equal to. And the reason my sign stayed the same is because I did not multiply or divide by a negative. So it stayed the same. And I have 2x now plus 7 on the right side. Now, the next thing that I need to do is get rid of the 2 and the 7. I know using my backwards PEMDAS that I'm going to get rid of the 7 first, so I need to subtract it to get rid of it on both sides. Now I'm going to have no 7s on the right side. I'll just have 2x, and I'll have negative 3 on the left side. And I did not multiply or divide by a negative number, so I don't need to flip my sign. It's still the same, greater than or equal to. I have one more thing that I need to do to get x by itself. I need to divide by 2 on both sides to get rid of that 2. Now my 2's over here are going to cancel, and I'm going to have x. And then on the other side, I'll have negative 1.5, 3 divided by 2. And I have to think now, do I need to flip my symbol? So I divided, but I divided by a positive number, so that means I don't have to flip it. So x is less than or equal to negative 1.5. So on my number line, I need to graph this now. I need to make a mark on the negative side of 0 for negative 1.5 and put my circle around it. And x is smaller than that. So my arrow for going smaller than negative 1.5 is going to go this way. And then I have to think, do I need to fill in my circle or leave it open? And x could be equal to negative 1.5, so I'm going to have to fill it in. So my graph is going to be that filled in circle at negative 1.5 and an arrow going to the left to show that x could be all numbers smaller than that as well.